All right, here's what's happening now. Few weeks ago or so, I entered a contest on a giveaway on Instagram. SuperScientific, aka Danny Winget, was giving away a phone that I believe that he used just to do some reviews on. He does tech reviews. I'll leave his channel down in the description. He has an Instagram too, so this is where you just had to comment what you were going to do with the phone, or what you would do, or just enter. And I was chosen. So yippee me. So this is the phone. It was a OnePlus 7. OnePlus phone. It's an Android device. Of course, it's not an iPhone. That means it's Android. So this is the way it came. Like this. I have not opened this yet. So you're going to learn about it with me. I don't know a lot about this phone. I looked at some of the reviews for it or whatever after I won it. And this is a pretty good phone. It's one of the better Android phones out there. I think it retails somewhere around $700, $750, somewhere around there. New. This one is used, although I'm assuming it's just very gently used. I mean, the box looks immaculate and everything. Danny did reviews on this phone. So I'm assuming he probably just used it for a month or so, maybe. I think this phone came out maybe about 6 months ago, maybe. Something like that. This is the OnePlus 7 Pro. It has 256 gigabytes of storage. I believe it has like 12 gigs of RAM, which is just insane. So this is going to be the huge upgrade from my current phone, which is a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, which I think came out probably 3 or 4 years ago, since the 10 just came out, Samsung 10. So I'm assuming my phone, I bought it when it launched. I've been very happy with the phone. But this will have a lot of features that my phone won't. And it'll also get the newest version of Android, which my phone does not and will not get, I don't believe. So let's take a look at what we got. There's your typical box. I'm assuming this is the paperwork, probably. Oh, wow, look at this. Okay. It comes with a case. It comes with a little rubber case. Clear. Okay, cool. What else does it have? Okay, it's got a little tool to pluck the SIM card out with. Alright. It's got your paperwork and stuff in here. Oh. It's got, I think that's a screen protector possibly. Alright, so I don't know, maybe he didn't really use this phone much. Or he didn't use everything. Here's the phone. Let's take a look at it. Oh, you got the charger, brick. This phone is also, I think, has like super fast charging. From what I saw. Like really quick, like, I don't know, like 80% charge in like 20 minutes or something. I don't know. My current phone has fast charging as well. Here's the phone. Okay, there's dust on it. Whatever. Wow. You know what? This phone is slippery. Oh, wow. Look at that blue. Look at that. It's like kind of shiny, reflective. Yeah, it's decent. Well, that's going to be a huge difference in my other phone. But this thing definitely needs a case, because That phone is slippery. This thing will just slide right out of your hand. That's a USB Type-C. It's got a 3-camera setup on the back, which should be much better than mine. It has no headphone jack in there. That's not so great, but I don't really use a headphone on my headphone jack on my phone really that much because I don't listen to it like out in the public really. Very once in a while I might be listening to like a podcast sitting in the doctor's office or something. This phone, USB-C. That's the SIM card tray. Speaker. Volume up, down, power button. On the top, it has, on the top, this phone. You know what this phone has that's weird? Let's turn it on anyway. Let's get this thing on. How you turn it on? Over here? No, over here. Hold that button. Is it gonna come on? Oh, is that a rocker? Oh, that side might be the volume. It rocks. That's a rocker volume. Oh, this is a slider. Wow, it's not clicky. It's, okay, I don't know what that is. It's like 3 positions. 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's the power on button. Hold that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it's powering on now. Okay, there it is. Okay, we got, this should be the charging cable. I'm sure it is. Yes. It's a nice rubber cable. There's USB-C. There's a USB end. Alright. The one cool thing about this phone that makes it different than a lot of things, I think there's only a few phones that have this. I'm not joining the user experience. Nah, jeez. Agree. Alright, I guess I got a system. Sure. Push notifications, I'll turn it on now because I could always turn it off. Skip that. Connect to an old network, so you have to put a SIM card in this for it to work then. The one cool thing about this phone, right up here, if you could see it, right there, the camera, the front-facing camera pops up. It comes up with a little teeny motor, and then goes down. So that's how you get this edge-to-edge display. Like this. You don't have any notch or a hole punch or a chin or a forehead on the phone where the cameras would be located. You don't have that on this. So I'm gonna have to put the SIM in, and then let me try and do that. We'll see. But anyway, this is the phone I won. And actually, this is the 3rd time I've won a phone, if you could believe that. And probably the last time I won one was a Samsung Galaxy S4. So that was like 6 or 8 years ago or so. And I won that on Twitter. It was like a second chance giveaway by T-Mobile. They had phones that they gave away and then people didn't claim them, or I don't know what it was. But it was just like retweet this thing and you could win. I won that, but I had to sell that phone because I had no T-Mobile around me. And I was a Verizon customer, so I just sold it. And the first phone I won was maybe a couple of years before that. And I can't remember the name of that phone. It was a keyboard phone. Like half of the phone was keyboard. It was very much similar to BlackBerry, the old BlackBerry phones. But it was not BlackBerry. I think it might have been like Palm OS, if you know what that is. I can't remember. It's like brown and had buttons in the bottom, keys on the bottom. And I sold that too because I believe that was Sprint. That was a Sprint phone, maybe, or I don't know what it was, but I had already had a phone at that time. The original Motorola Droid phone. I had that, so I didn't need it. But I won that from a website. I'm not even going to give the name of the website because I can't stand that website now. But I did win a phone from them. So I'm pretty lucky with these phones, I guess. 3 phones I've won. 3. All right, let me see. I'll put the thing in and see if I can get this little camera thing to work. I'll show it to you. You're watching Moosetube. All right, and we're back. I had to reshoot this footage about the new phone. I don't know what happened to the last footage. It got lost somehow or something. So here's where we are. I've got the new SIM in here and everything now. I just wanted to show you the camera. What's going on with this camera. So take a look at the top of the camera. I'll show you. I'll change it. And you see that? It pops up. So it's got a tiny little motor in there that pushes the camera up and down for your front-facing camera. For all of you that like to take a bunch of selfies, which yeah, so there you have it. That's the new phone. That's the front-facing camera. Sorry about the noise and the lighting. I've got this plane circling around because, well, I'm next to NASA. That's why. Anyway, thanks for watching. Oh, and thanks, Danny, for the phone. Remember, check out SuperScientific on Instagram. Links in the description.